actions have changed the world.
Hello, and welcome back to the world of assassination and the subscriber contracts. And today's contract, Versatile Dartmoor V2, set in Dartmoor. And the contract ID is up on the screen now for anyone who wishes to have a crack at it, and has been supplied to us today, courtesy of Paul Anderson 37. So moving on to our briefing, short and sweet, created another version. So let's move on to our targets, and we have 5 of them. 3 must be eliminated whilst disguised as mansion staff, and 2 as bodyguards, 1 via accident drowning, 1 via a sniping rifle kill, 1 via fiber wire, 1 via consumed poison, and 1 via electrical accident, or electrocution accident. We also have only 1 exit available. We can only kill our targets. No bodies can be found, excluding accidents and poisons. We cannot be spotted, and we cannot pacify anyone as our objectives. So for this challenge, we will be starting as the mansion staff. We're going to have a sniping rifle stored up in the hallway, and we'll be bringing with us our ever trusty lockpick, a fiber wire, and our silenced pistol. So right from the start and off the bat, we are going to head downstairs and do a little bit of legwork and set up so that we can breeze through the kills relatively quickly. So the first thing we're going to do is head down towards the kitchen area, and on one of the side tables outside we will find 2 coins. We're going to grab both of them, and then we're going to make our way into the kitchen area itself and grab the rat poison from the washing machine. And then we're going to head to the butler's office right at the corner of the building here. We're going to lockpick our way inside. There we go, and just on the windowsill inside here we will find a vial of lethal poison. So once we have all of that, we can start getting in motion. So the first thing we want to do is head to the dining room, where we will encounter our first target. Now ideally we want him to have just finished drinking from the drink, although I believe he's only just entered into a phone call. So we're going to add the emetic poison to his glass, and if we've timed this right, we have enough time now to locate our next target, who will be out by the greenhouse. So we're going to head out this way, and we are going to make our way into the greenhouse and collect the boat keys, as the boat will be our required exit. Now this does kind of take us out of the flow ever so slightly, as all of the other kills are within the house. So we're just going to get rid of the outlier first of all, so to speak. So we're going to lockpick our way into the greenhouse, grab the boat keys. Just be aware of our target and a gardener on the other side of the door when you're lockpicking your way inside. So once the target has put down the bottle of water, we can then add our poison to it, and we are now going to make our way back into the building, and hopefully by this point our first target, who is in the dining room, I've forgotten which of the Carlisle siblings he is. I think it's Edward, I'm not sure. He is now just drinking the drink. So we are going to make our way towards the kitchens once again, and just on our left we will find a storeroom, and in that storeroom we will find a car battery. And the eagle-eyed amongst you may have noticed a rather large puddle just in the corridor here. So what we're going to do is throw our car battery just at the edge of the puddle just before Edward arrives, and he will walk straight into an electrocution accident. And took quite a while to figure out. I was trying all sorts of ways of getting him into a bathroom, but couldn't figure it out. So moving on to our next target, and they are on guard just outside of the building, and we are going to lure them into this bathroom. So what we're going to do is take one of the coins we've collected, and we're going to place it just on the floor in front of the toilet, just as the security guard has returned to his bottle and found himself very, very unalive. So once our coin is in place, we're going to overflow the sink here, and hopefully that will get the attention of our next target, which it has. So we can turn the sink back off. I'm going to drop the second coin in the center of the room about here somewhere and take up position behind the door, and our target will come in to investigate the water, but will be distracted by the coins. We're just going to let the door close before we move in behind him. We're going to let him go for the second coin, which will then give us the prompt to render him very much drowned in the toilet. Very unusual accident, to be sure. So that is our third target now taken care of. We're going to hide his body, and we're going to take his outfit. Now at this point I actually forget to take his outfit, and I run off and almost make it all the way to my next target before remembering and having to return and get our bodyguard outfit, as our final two targets do require a bodyguard outfit for the kill. So we now need to make our way up to the first floor, and we have to avoid both the butler and Mrs. Carlisle's bodyguard, who is currently making their way up the stairs opposite ours. Once we get up here, we have one more enforcer really to worry about, and that is the patrolling enforcer on the balcony. So hopefully we can time this just right. We might be able to follow Alexa Carlisle and her bodyguard at a discreet distance, but not so discreet that the patrolling guard spots us. So as they all turn off the corridor, we're going to make our way over to the balcony above the lounge. We're going to pull out one of our coins once again, and as our target, who is patrolling in the corridor next door, there he is, passes through the opening area, we're going to throw a coin deep over to the other side of the room, select our fiber wire, and when the target comes in to investigate, we can then get behind him and eliminate him right next to a very convenient crate. So once he makes his way inside, he will now be out of view of anyone in the stairwell area, and we can pounce on him with our fiber wire and eliminate him. We're then going to quickly deposit him in the crate provided, and we can now make our way over to the far hallway just past the housekeeper on our right here, and on our left we will find a briefcase. We're going to then retrace our steps. Now this is the slower and the longer route, but we are avoiding triggering a conversation between a flirting maid and a guard in the corridor just off to our left now. And if we'd alerted them, we wouldn't really be able to lockpick our way into the bedroom door and out onto the balcony, and out here we can pull out our sniping rifle, aim over towards the graveyard area, and we will find right out on the edge by the moors our final target, who is our sniper kill. So we're just going to put a shot into his head. That will be our final target, and all that's left for us to do now is to make good our escape. It is unlikely that our sniper target will be found, but in the event that he is, we are just going to make a beeline straight for the boat exit. Thinking I really should have taken him out a little bit sooner, got the rest of the mission done, and then we could have finished up with the target at the greenhouse. But either way, we managed to complete all of our kills in a satisfactory way, and we just get confirmation of that. Everybody has been eliminated according to plan, and we should have met all of our objectives, of which today there are quite a few. There we go. Yep, that should get us our Silent Assassin rating. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.